Barry, I know you guys are calling this a merger of equals, but let's be clear here. Frontier will have greater control, 51.5%. The share payout is going to the Spirit shareholders. When will you name a CEO? Have you guys already discussed that? Headquarters location? And frankly, what's the name of the airline?
Well, Bill can speak to this, but look, a committee chaired by our chairman, Bill Franke, will actually decide that in due course. But I think what's exciting for both shareholders is that everybody wins through this transaction. Consumers are going to win with $1 billion in savings. Our shareholders win with $500 million in synergies. And our team members win with 10,000 more direct jobs in the next couple of years, as well as 1,000 more with our business partners. So everyone's going to win, but we will announce the headquarters brand and management team in due course.
But since we got Jet Life in here, we might as well first talk about the biggest news of today, and that is with the airlines. We have Spirit Airlines and Frontier. They just did a merger. Did you guys hear about that? Let's talk about it, because I am excited. You know, being a flight attendant for 10 years, I fly Spirit all the time. I only flown Frontier probably twice. So it's a Frontier and Spirit to merge, creating the fifth largest airline in the U.S. and a $6.6 billion deal. That's huge. It's the two largest discount carriers in the U.S. have agreed to merge in the deal, which is valued at $6.6 billion, creating what would be the fifth largest airline in the country. The merger gives Denver-based Frontier Airlines 51.5% controlling stake. So that's basically mean they're going to control the merger. So I believe instead of a new name or Spirit Airlines is going to probably keep with Frontier. That's how Delta and Northwest did it. So if you are an investor, Spirit investors will receive 1.9 shares of Frontier plus $2.13 in cash for each share you own. So that's dope. You're getting some free money just off of this merger, giving Spirit shareholders an implied value of $25.83 per share, which is a 19% premium over the value of Spirit shares at the end of last week, the company said. We will check out the share price in a second. It's a U.S. Airlines market share. So you got Spirit, you got Frontier, you got United, Delta, and American. Spirit share surges 14% in the morning trading, while Frontier was up 1%. Let's see, Frontier chairman say a longtime discount airline investor and executive will chair the combined company, which he said will create America's most competitive ultra-low fare airline for the benefit of the consumer. So let's talk about it real quick. So for the people that never flown Spirit or never flown on Frontier, this is the deal. Now, I've flown every airline you darn near can think of. When you fly Spirit or you fly Frontier, you are thinking of the cheapest ticket to get you to where you're going. Now, as a customer, I'm not a big fan of flying Spirit or Frontier, but as a flight attendant, they treat you absolutely amazing. You get all the good stuff, and they always got a seat for you. But Spirit do exactly what the airlines are made to do. They like, look, our job is to get you from A to B safely. That's it. Our job not to give you some water, our job not to give you some food, drinks. If you want it, you can pay for it. But I love how simple it is, you know. So you got different airlines to give you more comfort, but mainly 9 times out of 10 when you travel, you want to get to your destination at the cheapest price you can find. Frontier is also the same way, but it's like upgrade luxury. So I think it's a unique merger, a unique relationship. As an investment, I love Spirit Airlines stock because, you know, they don't play around. They get down to the business. So let's check out their stock prices real quick. Welcome to everybody that just came in here. Hope all is well. Hit that like button. So Spirit, there we go. Saved. That's what their ticker is. I don't know why I don't have it saved in my watch list. I should. All right. So the last day they are up well over 14%. So this is good, man. This is very good. Look at this in the last week. So they was down to trading low as $21. And off this news, this is great. So it looked good for the price. I'm still not buying any airline stock right now. I sold all of my airline stocks. I will probably reevaluate and expand my position, probably with Delta after a while. So let's look at Frontier stocks. Now, I never looked at Frontier before. Let's see. Is it just FRON? Now, their shares is only $9. Now, this might be more of a better upside, such as investing. Now, when did they go public? Somebody let me know who is in here. Can y'all find out when did Frontier go public? Because it looked like they just went public last year. If so, I didn't hear about it. But this might be a good investment with Frontier, because at the end of the day, when you look at most of the prices for airlines, they're right around the same stuff. Now, I was invested in Mesa because I actually flew for them and I sold at the high. I actually timed that perfectly. But you got Love, you got Southwest at $44, you got American at $17, you got United at $41, Delta at $41, you have Spirit at $24. So you can tell Frontier they're going to get around $14 to $18. So I think they have some growth with it. So let me know, what is your thoughts about that merger? Do you think it's a good deal or not? Welcome everybody that just came in here. We about to talk about crypto.
Bill, I have a question for you as the person who put this together. Surely you've been around the block a time or two, and you know that with every administration, they look at these types of deals slightly differently than previous administrations. And right now, the Biden administration has taken a much more discerning view when it comes to potential mergers. How confident are you that this will get approval, that they will look at this and say, yeah, ultimately we think this is good for the consumer?
Well, you don't want to get in front of yourself here, but it strikes me that this is the type of transaction that the administration should, in fact, support. It's beneficial to the consumer. It's beneficial to the employees, beneficial to the communities that the airlines serve. And at the end of the day, even on combination, these two airlines will control less than 10% of the market. So it's not an overpowering event, and it takes place inside a market where 80% of the airline markets are controlled by 4 other airlines, American, Delta, United, and Southwest. And so as a consumer advocate, we believe that this is a transaction that should receive favorable oversight.